Today we are going to implement our mapTo function, which will be inspired by the Kotlin collection. So if you are new to this video, so basically we started the implementation of Kotlin collections on our own so we can learn more about the Kotlin. And in last video we discussed map and we implemented the map. So if you are interested, you can go and watch that. And again, for all the for whole this series, the prerequisite every time I will repeat. One is you should be aware of what is class hierarchy of JDK collection APIs, like iterable, then collection extends the iterable, then list extends the abstract collection. So you can do Google and there will be some beautiful image. Then how extension function works and not works, how you can write extension functions in Kotlin, and the iterable interface. So in today's this one is our last one, so most probably I'm not going to repeat. So what I will do, I will remove this because this is not required anymore, and we can move on to the mapTo function. So basically what is mapTo function? For example, maybe this example, okay, so I have this. So this is currently map, it's not our map is a Kotlin extension function. Now I'm going to write sorry, mapTo. So most of the time, instead I never use this because I'm not aware of this function, and I never saw in my code, like in my last 5-6 years of career, every time when I do code review, I never saw anyone is using this function. But yes, I saw this function used everywhere inside of a Kotlin function, not Kotlin, in a Kotlin language. So today first we will implement this, and then after that we will discuss some cases where I think we can use. So this is the built-in function, and we are expecting something like list dot our map2, and once we will do that, this will also automatically refactored. So first I will write inline fun. So in this case T and R is still same, just like we implemented our map, but we need a one more important part. I will add later, our map2. And original API expectation is we are sending now this time the collection on our own. So destination, and the destination type is what will be the type. And for now, because we only aware of two types, T is the iterable type which we are sending, in this case it's a string, and R is a return type from the transform, the lambda, which is in this case is int. Now the third thing is because our map we are trying to refactor this, in that case we are expecting to remove this line and basically pass this by using the as a parameter to this method. So in this case I want to know what will be the data type of this. So I will come back to this, and then after that I can copy this same thing. This I need to return something. I will come back to this. So first thing is expectation is this should be, we are doing the same thing what we are doing in a, and I'm also using the same naming convention which is used by Kotlin. So in this, so this will be this, but here we need to write iterable, and this should be T. Now I can do the loop on this. Then after that I need to return destination. Okay, this is done. Then also this one we need to call the same thing here, destination dot add, and we need to call transform and apply the transformation on a item. Same thing what we did here. So in this case what I can do, I can say return our map2, and I'm saying okay, I will send you array list of R, and size is size, and transform. So now we refactored this function first, and the remaining part is here. Now in this case first we need to figure it out what is this destination data type? Is it array list, or can we make some kind of a generic so I can use this later for other data types? So I'm going with the one more C, and we are going to use this. Okay, so basically if you see here, I'm sending this and this should return the same. So in that case basically it's C, so I will say okay, it's C. Now there is a problem. So in this case the generic is generic from the compiler have no idea what is this C. Like I need to put some boundary or a constraint. So I'm saying you will always be the mutable collection, and what this will be, mutable collection should be type of, in this case we are always transform, so we know when we do the transform we are returning the R, so this should be R type. Now you can see the error is gone. So we can repeat. It's not, it's tricky, it's not complex, it's tricky, you need to focus. So basically you can compare these two. So T is 100% sure, we are aware of basically this list, for example list dot our map. So in this case this list is T, the data type of list, which is a string, the item. Then what we are doing, I'm expecting to return something. I want to return, I'm saying I will return what lambda is going to return to int. So in this case this R is integer. Then the third part is C. In case of this also I need to send some kind of a data structure. For example I'm saying okay, integer, then I'll say it dot to int. I can remove, but okay, because I want to show you something. So in this case we are going to copy and like trying to understand list iterable. T is the type of this items string. Then after that what is R? Basically R is a returning type from the lambda, which is in this case is int. Then I need to send a whole collection which is going to save this operation. In this case I'm saying okay, you are C, and basically C you will be mutable collection of R, and we can add in. And then this mutable collection is basically, if we see, it's an interface, it's a collection and a mutable. So anyone who is implementing mutable collection, we can see there are many other data structures which are using this. I can send that. By the way, why mutable collection? Because we need to add. If I send for example only collection, because it's a Kotlin, in case of a Kotlin this is kind of a mutable, like you are not allowed to add, so that's why it's a mutable. Then I'm saying okay, you are a mutable collection, but your return type will be same like R. So in that case I'm sending okay, you are will be you are saving the R data type, and then save that information and then return. Now we will see, if for example I say here string, there should be an error. Why? Because I'm saying okay, I'm sending you a data structure which will save the string type, but the lambda is saying no, I will return integer. So it means this data type should be same, otherwise there will be a cast exception. Instead you because it's a static type, so you are not able to run, and that's why it's saying when I'm selecting int it's optional, because that can easily recognized by the compiler. So this is our app method, our map2 method. So now I think we can run first. So in case of this, what we are doing first, this is a Kotlin map function. Then I'm saying okay, call the same my map function. Instead I can remove this, and then we can do this directly output. Then I can call our map function. and apply the same thing, dot SOUT, and then after that so Kotlin, and this will be our function, and now we are going with the our map. So in this case what I need to do, first I'm going to call their map, and in this case we need to create new data structure because we want to send that map to data structure, which will be kind of, for example, array list of string or maybe integer, and then I will say call list dot map to, then I'm sending my data structure and then the transformation which I'm expecting to this, and then I can do map to. So in this case what I'm saying, I'm using currently the Kotlin mapTo. So I'm saying okay, mapTo, this is your data structure in which you need to add this transformation, and then after that you need to return me this, like you can see here. So destination will be returned. So in that case I'm not doing anything with list, and we can after that do the mapTo, and first we will run this and then after we will call our one. So Kotlin 123 our 123 our map is properly working. Then Kotlin again we did 1234, and now we are going to use our map function. So I'm saying list dot our map to and create new data structure our map to, and what I want, first send my data structure, then do this change and then show the output, in this case our map to. Okay, so currently things are working as we are expecting. What's next? So what is the benefit refactoring or this method? So there are many cases. You can go inside of our Kotlin standard library, and you can check map to functions use cases. In our case, I can show you one of them which I can use also in my daily development. So for example, it happened many times, like you can recognize also this pattern, and if you recognize this, you can also improve your time and space complexity. So I will show you. For example, I have a value data and list of, and I will say it's the names of someone A, B, and C. And now what I really want, I want, and this data structure is something like comes from the API somehow, and now I have this mutable. So in the end I really want this data should be merged with this, but it's not only merging, also I want to apply some operation. Make sense? So if I want to do now, so what I can say okay, data dot our map, this is what we can do for without our map, and I will say okay post. So I applied some function on this, and then after that I'm saying once I have this data, then take this and then add this into add all. So okay, maybe I will make this more simpler. That is also simple, but some people are not aware of the scope functions. So in this case I will say okay, this is a new data, and then what I want list dot add all new data. and then print list. So now you can see 1, 2, 3, A post, B post, and C post. So this is what happened. I have a list coming from somewhere and I want to add more data after some operations. This is my more data. So first I did one more operation, our map. So this is a one loop. So n, then I'm saying add all. Again, this is one more operation of n, and then I'm adding inside of that. And meanwhile, when I did this function, our map, inside of this, I need to create a new collection, a temporary collection, new data. And then this new data is going to add here, and then I will remove this reference or reference, or maybe due to the scope, it will automatically taken care by the GC garbage collector. Can I improve this? Yes, we can improve easily. So how I can improve? Okay, our operation is I want to do our map same like this, but I want to save a one loop plus the extra memory which I'm saying as a temporary. So what I can say, okay, our map 2 and then say list. And now in this case, our yes, so our output is still same. You can see 1, 2, 3 ABC, but in this case what happened, data is already available, list is already there. I applied this operation once on this our map 2. So this is a an operation, one time loop, and that is done. So in this case I need to run two time loop, then also I need a separate new array, the collection. So if you go, like, we can trace one more time, so I hope you will understand easily. So in this case, data dot our map 2, basically we are calling this method. This iterable t is basically data. So this in item, it means it will run on A, B, and C. And then this destination is list, which is already available. So I'm not going to create a new data structure, a new collection in a memory. This is done. Then this transformation is applied on this ABC, the data ABC, which is this. So once every time it applied, it added here, and then after it's returning destination. Destination, I can return, I can use the returning value, or if I can use the basically both are same. If I'm not taking care of the return value, it's okay because it's mutable. So after doing this, we got this. Now I can go again back. In this example, what we did, I have a data dot, so data is this ABC. Then I say, okay, our map is going here, here, and now it's creating a new array list in memory. Then it apply, send here, then transform applied. So now I have a new array list in this case, which is now new data. Then I'm saying, okay, list, now your turn, then add all, new data. So inside of this add all is running again the for loop, and then I'm adding this. So I have extra memory and I have a extra time putting here. So okay, it's okay, no problem. So I hope today you guys learn something new, just like I learned this thing, like how we can improve this in our daily basis development. It's a pretty powerful function on many places. Try to recognize this pattern. If you recognize this pattern, only move towards not map, our map 2. And yeah, it's a small learning curve for the team members who are not aware of, but I think it's a public method, so we don't think in a way, okay, map is used by everyone, but map 2 is not used by everyone, so it's not maybe not comfortable for them. Instead we will share our knowledge, and that is the main real power of the software engineering. So see you in the next video. Bye.